What's up, duelists? Zombiesworn. Boom, boom, bass drop. Air horn. What's up, guys? How's it going? This evening or this morning, whenever you guys are watching this, I'm playing Zombiesworn today. I like this deck. It's one of my favorite decks in Edison format. If you guys aren't already subscribed, go ahead and do it right now. Let's talk a little bit about the deck list. We got Triple Caius and Triple Book of Life. These are the big payoff cards that you get to play when you play all these lightsworn monsters. I got one hamster to help find Ryko. I got morphing jar because I'm a crazy guy like that. You could probably cut the morphing jar actually. It's not like the most insane thing or anything, but it seems pretty fun. Of course, you've got the good things to mill: Mizuki, Necrogardna, Plague. Those are the three best things to mill, along with the two wolves. I usually like to have around 5 or 6 good cards to mill, quote unquote. Technically, the Goblin Zombies and the Zombie Masters also aren't that bad to mill because you got Book of Life. We got Cold Wave. I think Cold Wave is actually really slept on in the format. It's basically Time Walk against a lot of decks. It's really, really solid, actually. And this is one of the decks that can definitely play it. In the sideboard, we've got all the standard nonsense with a couple of zombie worlds and a return for funsies. Extra deck is also very, very standard. Very, very straightforward. We don't have Tempest in this extra deck because I think it'll come up less than Red Dragon Archfiend, but I guess we'll see. It could come up with the 2 Lilas. That's the thing I'm a little bit worried about. I'm going to try to get a game, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you guys about some upcoming events. June 25th, really big charity tournament. It's in like a week or something. Should be pretty fun. Not sure how big it's going to be, but probably really big. Possibly, perhaps, perhaps. And then, of course, July 8th, I'm doing a little bit of an Edison Summit event. If you guys want to help contribute to that, it's going to be a very expensive event for me to put on. There's a donation link at the top of the description. All donations from now through the Summit event are going to go towards that Summit event. Looks like we've got a game versus Arrow 405. Look, have fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of really cool players. I'm finalizing the bracket this weekend. I should be able to tell you guys exactly who's all coming on Monday. And let me tell you, there's a lot of good players coming. There's a lot of really good players coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, we're going to have really sick setup. It's going to be like multi-camera. We're going to have probably hand cams. Unless you guys want to see face cams of the players. But it's most likely going to be hand cams, I think. And then we'll have a couple other cameras showing off, of course, the field and whatnot. And then there will be live commentary from all your favorite players. There will be a few fun side events. I haven't worked out all the details, but we're definitely going to be doing a rock, paper, scissors tournament as well, which should be a lot of fun since that's a large part of what we do. Okay, we're going to get Dust Shooted turn 1. That's a little unfortunate because all of these cards are better when your opponent doesn't know about them. That being said, we will get to summon Lila, maybe attack the monster if it's a Ryko. Alright, that sucks. If it's not a Ryko, alright, cool, like I don't really see it. Opponent has no back row. We have 2 sweepers. We have a dead wolf. They're going to take our only engine card. I think this game's over. This is kind of why this deck sucks. Because you just get hands like this sometimes. But hey, you know what? 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. It's Dandelion. Alright, cool. That's pretty good. In the case of Dandelion, I should probably set Treacherous. Phase I'll mill 3. Worst case scenario, if they heavy storm me, I will Treacherous pop both tokens. So it's not dead. It's not dead. We might get Caius. That would suck, but here we are. Milling 2 recharges sucks ass. I would have loved to draw either of those. Because this wolf is just... bruh. They are in an awkward position if they don't actually have something to kill the Lila or to play through the Treacherous Trap Hole. But I feel like the way they set up their first turn with the Dust Shoot and the set Dandelion, they gotta have some sort of way to play through back row. Otherwise, you would have set your other back rows too. Yeah, there's the Heavy Storm. We're going to chain, target both tokens. That's just going to happen. Alright, Lone Fire's going to sack itself off. We are down now -1 even further. It's pretty bad. They're going to grab Titanial. Titanial's going to run over the Lila, and our hand is just completely dead. The way they set up the first turn, it looked like they had Heavy Storm. That's why I was thinking maybe they'd have it here. Alright, well they set 1. We'll also set 1 and pass. This could get bad if they summon Dandelion, but if they summon Debris Dragon, then we'll go ahead and get him. They're not going to set any further. Okay, yeah, I've had enough of this fucking game. Alright, let's just go to the next game. That was something else. Okay, we're going to bring in the DD Crows. I think they're pretty good in this matchup. I actually think Zombie World's quite good in this matchup too. These are my, like, fun changes. And then I also think Dust Tornado is not bad, but Treacherous is a little bit better. Fossil Dyna can be good. It can be a little cheeky to lock out a Drill Warrior. I don't hate using it here, so I might bring it in, but I want to see what I'm siding out first. I think Morphing Jar is not at its best here. I think we got to side it out. They can convert their hand pretty easily after resolving Morphing Jar, so I don't really like it. I think we can side out the Cold Wave. I don't think Cold Wave is very good against this deck. They sometimes play Battle Fader, that sort of thing. So they have plenty of ways to defend that are monster related, and then on top of that, they have Debris Dragon to come back after we Cold Wave. I think we're going to side out one Caius just because we're bringing in the Zombie Worlds. I actually might not even bring in the Zombie Worlds and leave in the Caiuses because they're also pretty good. The only reason is they're a little bit weaker because of stuff like Titanial, like shuts it off, you know, that kind of thing. I like the Lilas. I don't love Lumina in this matchup. We could probably cut that. We could probably cut one more card, maybe like a Zombie Master or something, and do something like this. The Fossil Dyna could come in over the Hamster or like one Raikou. But then we'd be pretty light on names. What is it? 7 names plus 8 for the charge. Yeah, let's cut a Raikou. I don't think we need to have the full set of them. That last game was really unfortunate draws, but that's the nature of this deck. Cool, cool. Good stuff. A little annoying we drew this instead of a Dark Monster, but hey, we're out here. I'm actually going to set Heavy Storm. I don't think I care that much if they clear it, because we've got a pretty high like upside hand with lots of removal, so I'm not too worried. Okay, Book of Life could be good. Let's pop their monster because we drew Book of Life. It's Copy Plant. Wow, that's interesting. That seems kind of bad, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. They set Copy Plant with the back row. It's probably not Torrential. I'm going to summon Dyna and attack with both. I actually think it's not Torrential or Mirror Force. I think it's something chainable, like Space Typhoon. And in that case, it's so bad to have to Tresh pop our own Raikou. I really don't want to do it, but I gotta set it. I gotta set it and pass. Maybe it's their own Heavy Storm. I could have Heavy Storm first, but I don't feel the need to do that. I might be able to get something out of this. They're gonna Brain take Dyna. That's fine. That's totally fine, actually. This doesn't really matter. They're just gonna run over the Raikou. In phase 2, sack for Gigaplant. That's okay. Smarter than to play around Treacherous Trap Hole by attacking first. Mind Control. Can we do anything with that? No. And we didn't find any zombies, so that's ugly. That's okay, though. We'll just pass. We have Treacherous Trap Hole. We'll be able to pop Gigaplant and the Copy Plant when they bring it out. It's only bad if they, like, equip Supervise or something. Summon Gigaplant. That's fine. If they bring out a Titanial here, I'm punching my fucking monitor. Okay, they're going to bring out the effect is good. They're going to bring out Copy Plant. And then I am going to Treacherous Trap Hole. Target both. Cool. That was their normal summon. That was everything else. Now we could banish Gigaplant, but that might put them on DDR to be able to combo off next turn, so we got to be careful of that. Oh, Goblin Zombie's a great draw. It's actually a great draw because we can set things up, we can allure the zombie, we can burial it back in the Book of Life if we want to. We might not want to, but we could do that. We're going to allure here. Draw 2. We found DD Crow. That's pretty good. I think we'll actually banish the Gores. I don't think this is a matchup where we'll need Gores. Plus we have Heavy Storm in play. So we'll go ahead and go Goblin Zombie attack. And mill the opponent. Ideally. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Okay, they're not going to get milled. That's fine. Main phase 2, I am going to Heavy Storm them. Just because I need Shadow Imprisoning Mirror out of the way. Goblin Zombie needs to exist. With its effects, can't be letting that card stick around. It's too good against us. Of course. Interesting they would bring that in. I guess seeing the Lila and the Wolf. Because it's only really hitting like 2 or 3 cards. But maybe it's okay. Maybe it's good enough. Here's Lone Fire. That's A-okay. We have DD Crow to interrupt if they try to go for Supervise. If they don't go for Supervise, then we're actually kind of golden. We search Plague here. And we're going to grab Plague. They're going to activate DD Crow. Target. Goblin Zombie. That's fine. That doesn't really matter. Main phase 2. They have 5 monsters. They could Pot of Avarice. They're going to Pot of Avarice. Chain. We are going to activate DD Crow here. And our DD Crow now is going to hit Copy Plant. That way, even if the worst comes to worst, we will, basically shut them down. Okay. Draws Wolf, because why would we draw less than 3 Wolves in 2 games? Graveyard doesn't have anything great right now. I think we just mind the Gigaplant and then make like a red dragon or something and then just attack, honestly. Actually, you know what? I think it's Thought Ruler Archfiend. Yeah, I think it's Thought Ruler Archfiend. Is this either player's graveyard? No, from your hand or graveyard. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, normal Plague. Go ahead and Synchro off. This is going to make Thought Ruler Archfiend. The reason we're making Thought Ruler Archfiend is because they do play Mark of the Rose. So this guy plays around Mark of the Rose. And then we will set Burial? Nah. We'll pass. Yeah. And that's pretty much that's why we play around Mark of the Rose. Pay 1,000. Negate. Sets monster. Cool. They really wanted to burn us for 1,000. I don't get it. Alright, so if we Burial and then Synchro, we should be good to win this one. So we'll go ahead and Burial. Put back Goblin Zombie, and we'll put back Gores too, because why not? We'll do a little stack for Plague. And they should have saved their DD Crow. That was a really greedy move from them. And Book of Life. Banish their other Gigaplant. Special summon out Goblin Zombie. This is going to make Brownic and obviously gonna kill the opponent. Cool. Opponent realized the writing was on the wall. We could have also made Revive King Hot Ace. That would have been another way to kill the opponent, which wouldn't have involved us having to discard a card. But it's neither here nor there, whichever way we wanted to kill them. Now that we know they're on Gigaplant, the zombie worlds seem even more enticing. I also do like Dust Tornado a little bit more. Cold Wave seems much better, actually, than it did previously. Having the zombies is always good, of course. I think some of our cards lose a little bit of value here and there. Is there anything that really sucks in this matchup? The Heavy Storm didn't seem that good, but it might be important in removing the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I mean, we have 2 Raikos, 2 Lilas, a Hamster. Like, I don't think we really need Heavy Storm. Whereas I feel like Lightning Vortex could be really good in this matchup. This is just a way to clear their dudes out of the way, which is where the problems come up, basically. I think also having Cyber Dragon to contact fuse with the Power Tool Dragons is pretty important as well. We could probably side out Hamster because it's a little slow on the draw. We could probably side out maybe a Solar Recharge. I could see something like this happening. And then we could also do something like bring in the dust tornadoes, but we'd have to side out Treacherous Trap Hole, and that's just not something I'm willing to do. I think Treacherous Trap Hole is too good in this matchup. So we're going to do something like this. I think it's a lot better to approach the game this way in post-board situations. I also might want to add Ancient Fairy Dragon to my extra deck as a way to tutor Zombie World. In post-board situations where opponents might have field spells. They don't have field spells, but I could see matchups where it comes up. They just set a back row and passed. They're going to dust shoot me again. Dude, stop. Stop doing that. I mean, it's okay. They probably should have waited a little bit before using it. They're going to take Zombie Master. Without a doubt, they're going to take Zombie Master. Because if our Plague is banished, we're going to be forced to Burial at some point. What did they take? Ah, Master. Okay, there we go. We're going to shuffle it back. Main 1. Now we could allure away this Plague. But I think it's fine to just pass. We could also set Space Typhoon, but again, it's fine to just pass. They could be set or representing Heavy Storm again. If they OTK me, I mean, like, fuck me. But if they have Lone Fire Gigaplant, like, you would just do that on the first turn of the game. Looks like they don't have anything. DD Crow's a good draw because it's just going to be something we can allure away. That way we can at least keep our Plague, which is nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and banish DD Crow. Let's summon Dinah. Attack for 1200. Now there's only one unknown card for them, but that could still be this backer that we're setting. If they commit something big enough to run over Dinah, we can mind Plague, Synchro, and go from there. End phase, they're going to discard. They're going to discard Titanial. That doesn't really matter too much. Card Trooper is a good draw. We'll go ahead and use that to add some monsters to our graveyard. Nice. 3100. The opponent needs to find something pretty quick. They have like one more turn maybe. Yeah, they have one more turn. But if they don't find something now, it's going to be tough for them to win. They're going to have to Mark of the Rose the Dinah, which we have the Space Typhoon for. And then they're out a plant monster in the graveyard. So now they need Brain Control into Gigaplant. Which, if they have it, I mean, they have it. That's pretty good. But we still have game. Or not game, but we still have a way to progress our game state, more or less. Which is nice. We're also pretty close to summoning Dark Armed if we ever draw it, which is nice. This one, Dinah is putting in a hell of a lot of work. And that's lethal. So we'll just Card Trooper, mill 3. Nice. Normal summon Goblin Zombie. And battle phase. Swing. Wow. Jeez. I think that's a little bit of an overboarding from the opponent. I also, like, I see these Gigaplant decks a lot. And cards like Pot of Avarice, cards like DDR, cards like Foolish Burial, and like Burial from a Different Dimension. You gotta, true, the one Fossil Dinah did really get there. You gotta, basically what I'm saying with this matchup is that you gotta not have 20 different ways that your hands can brick. You gotta minimize the bricks. For example, what the Macro Show did with his Gigaplant list, where he just like really slimmed it down. Do I have it like, do I have his list here? I think I do. It's like very, very bottom. Let me talk about it a little bit first before we go back to the matches. But yeah, look at what he did. There's one Gigaplant, 2 Supervise, and 1 Copy Plant. That's all you need. You really don't need more than this. You could even make an argument for the 3rd Supervise, but 2 is probably fine. You don't need like 6 DDR. I guess he does have the 1 DDR, but you only need 1, right? Like you don't need Burial. Burial is definitely worse than the 3rd DDR, so that means you're already maxing DDR. Pot of Avarice, he has 1 too. I don't know if I'd play Pot of Avarice in these types of decks, but you don't need to be playing like all that shit. He's not even playing Titanial in here, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need all that stuff, so you can play a pretty slimmed down version if you want to maximize off the combo. You'll still get the same combos that win you the game immediately. It's just that you don't get that combo with all those bricks. I think it's just better deck building in general. All right, back to what we were doing. What were we doing? Oh yeah, Zombiesworn. That's right. Match 2. Match 2. Ooh, that should be fun. That should be fun. Drawing Wolf, man, it's a classic for all lightsworn duelists. You'd think it'd be better in this deck where Zombie Master can pitch it and Lumina can pitch it and Recharge can pitch it. You got like 6 ways to pitch it. Brownic, 7 if you count Brownic. But it's really not the best. It's really pretty bad. Looks like Vados wants to play again. I did play against Vados recently, I think yesterday. Good luck, have fun, Vados. Vados picked Scissors against me yesterday, and it looks like he's going to pick Scissors again. So I picked Rock. This time we got him. This time we got him for sure. We get to go first, which is excellent for our deck, of course. I'm just going to set Raikou. Don't complicate things too much, and pass. If the opponent wants to attack this with something like a Sangan, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Like, it sucks, but, like, I'd rather just pop their monster. The thing that gets weird here is if they just, like, set it back, row and pass. Okay, yeah, there's the Sangan, yeah. I don't mind this. I just want to get a monster in my opponent's graveyard, you know? Maybe get a zombie in my graveyard. Just get their guys out of play. Not a great mill, but it is a good mill in a sense that it throws the opponent off from knowing what we're doing. I think Vados is playing... Oh, shit, they're playing Manju. What the fuck is that? I don't want to play against this. What is this? No back row? Bruh. Okay. Well, Manju's going to get them relinquished. Undoubtedly. And we have Gore, so we'll just pass. I mean, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, but... I guess we should have Lila'd then if they get relinquished. I just kind of want to see what they're doing. I might not actually drop Gores. Here's Manju. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like I might not actually drop Gores if they attack directly. Yeah, it is relinquished. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to drop Gores. So the reason we don't drop Gores here is because they'll just Black Illusion into the dude and take our Gores, and then we lose. Whereas here, I can actually do some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and draw... Ooh, Typhoon's interesting. I'm not going to spend it quite yet. I'm actually going to use the Lila to attack over the Manju. I don't think they play defensive traps in that deck because they don't have the space for it. Yeah. Then main phase 2, we're going to use Lila to break their back row. Yep, Royal Decree, that makes a lot of sense. We're not going to set the Typhoon to keep our Gores live. That's the most important thing. If they go relinquish, take the Lila, we can drop Gores. And then we can Typhoon the Lila and run them over. So I'm going to mill 3. And we milled Chaos Sorcerer. So that's 1 dark towards our Dark Armed, which is really nice, actually. Unfortunately, still no zombies. It's kind of crazy in the last 2 games, or so far in the first 2 matches, we haven't milled a single zombie. Here's Preparation of Rites. That's going to grab their first relinquished. This card is very broken. It turns into a Pot of Greed later in the game. It's very, very broken. Okay, here's the first Black Illusion Ritual. If they pitch Jin, okay, so it looks like they're playing the Trap Stopping Jin, which is good against our Trap Hole, our Treacherous Trap Hole. We've got to keep that in mind. They haven't normal summoned yet. They could also still summon another relinquished, so that's something we have to keep in mind, of course, when playing against this deck. No normal summon from the opponent yet. They're going to attack for 17. We are going to now drop Gores. And we're going to have access to both Gores, plus Caius, plus Ratio, plus all of the above. Caius can hit a set monster like a Raikou. I know this deck likes to play Raikou. If they're playing the same list that I've played. If you are maining the Decree in this, by the way, you should play the other Jin. You should play the Releaser. The one that's 1200, 2000. It's just better. Like, if you have Decrees. If you don't have Decrees, then this guy's kind of good. Okay, here's Caius. That's not the best for us, but we can handle it. We can handle it. How can we handle it, though? Do they have any zombie monsters in the graveyard? No. Unfortunate. It looks like it's just going to have to be Caius of our own. Target their Caius. They could drop Gores here on the effect damage if they want to. We could also not attack. But I think if they have Gores, they drop it on the effect damage because it's guaranteed. Maybe they get greedy with the token, thinking we're going to attack anyway. I'm going to set Typhoon because if they go for a second relinquished or even a prep, like 1 prep gives them a full relinquished because they have the Jin in the graveyard. we can Typhoon the Caius and then not take any damage. It like keeps us alive basically. So that's why we want to set the Typhoon here. They're going to set a monster. Again, this deck does play Raikou, so we have to be careful of that. Drawing zombie's not the best. We could bait the opponent. I'm going to probably set Goblin Zombie and then attack the monster. This is a bait. If they have Raikou, they might pop the set monster. Okay, they didn't. We missed a little damage. Fuck, they milled. Are you fucking serious? That's insane. Okay. That's crazy. Alright. Well, here's the thing. If they relinquish take this, they have a 0-0, their board's locked. We can Typhoon this and get a search, and then be at 3 darks for Dark Armed. So, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. We could have also Burialed and then Dark Armed last turn, but I don't want to do it without getting a battle phase out of this guy. This guy's going to win us the game, basically. Pot of Avarice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So far, they have a couple reasons we want to bring in DD Crow. The Djinn, the Pot of Avarice, and the Preparation of Rites. And then I'm assuming they're playing stuff like Debris Dragon and whatnot, too. They have a lot of cards to work with. I want them to start casting spells. If they don't cast any spells, it's a bad look for us. No cap. Fuck you, dude. Are we just dead? Not quite. It's really close, though. Okay. Is Zombie World going to be good here? Just to prevent Caius? Maybe. Alright. Here's the issue. We can go Burial, Special Dad, Zombie Master into Zombie Master into Goblin Zombie. But then we only have 2 pops. And it's still game. It's still game. Okay, cool. So as long as they don't have DD Crow, we should win. Or Gores or Trag. But yeah, it's just those. So we'll Burial. Put back Goblin Zombie. And then we'll go Dark-Armed Dragon. And then we'll go Zombie Master. Activate. Special summon out the second Zombie Master. Activate. Pitch Necrogardener. Bring back Goblin Zombie. We actually do have 3 pops. I forgot about the Necrogardener as well. So we'll go ahead and use Dark-Armed Dragon. We're going to banish Sorcerer. Banish Caius. I'm going to pop their Caius and the token. I am going to leave the Necrogardener. If they do have Gores, it gives us defense so that we don't die. So I'm going to attack with the token. Attack with Zombie Master. Attack directly with Zombie Master. And then Dark Arm should be game. If they don't have Gores. Nice. GG. That was actually really scary. Yeah. That's why you play 2 Zombie Masters. I actually think moving forward, 2 Zombie Masters is going to be the meta. I think it's super good. You can have like a lot more burst with double Zombie Master. Also in the mirror, double Zombie Master, cash money. Cash money. Okay, a few reasons we might want these. A few reasons. I'm not sure if they're good enough reasons, but there's a few reasons we might want them. We definitely want the Crows, and we definitely want Dinah. I think Dinah's fucking disgusting in this matchup. Vortex, also pretty good. Also pretty good. On the fence about the Zombie Worlds. We might bring them in. We might not. Dust Tornado, interesting because it can hit the thing that the Relinquished has. Treacherous Trap Hole, it's probably better than Tretch. Maybe, I don't know. We could also just side out the Tretch. I think Jar's going to be pretty good. I think it's pretty hard to keep monsters set against them because they have a lot of like little dudes like Manju and stuff who can poke stuff. Yeah, the whole lightsworn package in general is kind of mid. It's going to be a lot of like summon Lila, bait them to use the Relinquished early, and then reversal them. That's basically what it's going to be. But in general, I don't like a lot of this stuff in the matchup. I think Wolf is okay. The Caiuses are good. Chaos Sorcerer is fantastic. How many lights are we going to be at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you count Foolish. We might need the Cyber Dragons to flip tempo in our favor. It can also attack over the 2000 Jin if they set it and have a slow start. I'm going to cut Burial. Cold Wave seems fantastic. I'm also going to cut Heavy Storm and Treacherous Trap Hole. The reason I'm cutting Treacherous Trap Hole is because I believe they have the Trap Jin guy. So I'll just keep him off that being relevant by not having any traps in my deck, more or less. Opening hand, it's okay. It leaves something to be desired, but it has some starts. If they start off slow, we can poke set monsters with Mizuki pretty effectively. If it's a Raikou, like, we take that trade. We take those any day of the week. There's Charge. Totally cool. Milling Manju and DD Crow. So they do have crows. Okay. Good to keep in mind. Good to keep in mind that they do have crows. Raikou is in the hand. They might not set the Raikou. They might mix us up a little bit. They might mix us up a lot, actually. Finding Crow of our own, pretty good. I'm just going to attack it. I don't think there's any chance it's not Raikou. Yep, there it is. They're going to mill 3, milled another Crow, or relinquished, and the Jin. Wow, okay. Their Avarice is now live, but we have Crow for it, so we don't need a Book of Life quite yet. They didn't mill the Black Illusion. Oh, they do have Black Illusion Ritual. That's scary. We just got to pass. We just got to pass for now. But I think we can maybe put something together. One Crow is going to do a lot of work here. Because no matter what they do from here, we've got Crow for it. Huh. The Trap Jin is really interesting. I feel like it's probably better to play the 2000 Jin. Another set monster. Maybe it's another Raikou. Interesting. Cyber Dragon is a good draw, for sure. I think I want to get tempo back in our favor. I'm going to special summon the Cyber Dragon and then attack the set monster. It's Dandelion. Interesting. So they must have like a Caius or a bunch of Caiuses. In the case of Caius, I think we just pass. Yeah, I think we just pass in the case of Caius. It's really awkward to set a Raikou and then have them Caius it. So I think we just have to pass, which is, it's fucking annoying. Don't get me wrong. It's really annoying. But it's just what we have to do. Here's Debris. I'm gonna DD Crow the Dandelion, I think, here. Actually, yeah, I think that's fine, honestly. I think this is fine. I don't think we need a DD Crow yet. Take 400. I think the last turn was pretty bad from us. Now nothing. Cold Wave would be good if we had a way to do stuff, but we don't have a tuner or a Goblin Zombie yet. So I think the play is just set Raikou, pass. Now if they have Kais, we just fucking lose. I maybe should have set the Raikou on the last turn, but I don't know. Thunder King. That's an interesting one. It shuts off Prep and it shuts off Manju, but I guess it works well with their strategy. We could mill only, but I think we actually want to Crow the Stardust. So they'll negate, and then we'll DD Crow the Stardust. This card's gonna fuck us though. I can already tell. Yeah, it's going to be tough to beat. Didn't really expect this. Damn. That's really tough. Alright. What can we do? I think it's just Lumina, run over a token. Thunder King's really good against our deck. End phase will mill 3. Hopefully hit a wolf. Never lucky. Didn't even hit a fucking zombie. That's so stupid. Oh my. That's so annoying. It's okay though. We're probably down for the count this one. I'm going to be real with you guys. We probably lost this game. I'm going to give it a few more turns, but I don't see us coming back unless we hit like fucking lightning vortex. Chaos Sorcerer in attack. Smart to put it in attack. Gonna banish the Lumina. I don't really know why you would do that. I think it's totally fine to attack and get the extra damage. I'm obviously not playing Honest in this garbage deck. Allure. Okay, that's a start. Doesn't mean we can Cold Wave, but it's a start. It can maybe get us somewhere. Plague one time. Cool. So Caius actually does work. We have to banish the Zombie Master. Pardon me. So we will be able to Book of Life. If they have the third crow, we're fucked. But it's just the third crow. This is going to target the Jin and the Mizuki. If they have the third crow, then they can stop it. Okay, they don't. Thank God. Get Mizuki in attack. Banish the Jin. We're going to sack for Caius. Caius is going to banish the Chaos Sorcerer. It's a lot better to banish Chaos Sorcerer here. Yes, I know they could have Honest, and it's really important to clear Thunder King. I know these decks do play Honest. I've played Honest in these decks before to protect your Manju, protect your whatever. Thank God they didn't. But it's just better to banish the Chaos Sorcerer. Like, we need to play like they don't have certain things. More or less right now. Main phase 2, I got to charge. We're going to mill 3. Couple reasons to charge now. Fucking no zombies, bro. Where are my fucking zombies at? Grab Lila. Damn. Okay, the reason we want to do it is so we can Cold Wave next turn. If we absolutely have to. Unfortunately, Cold Wave with Book of Life is not exactly a combo. But, you know, if we milled a zombie ever... Did we mill a zombie last game? Has it really been 4 games no blind milling on a zombie? This deck would be straight up better if we were playing fucking Pyramid Turtles over these. These cards suck. The lightsworn cards suck ass. They're so random. This is my issue. I'm a very, like... As much as you can control a player, I want to control it. And when you start to incorporate random milling, like, yeah, you sometimes get crazy turns, right? But most of the time you don't. So you're just kind of like gambling. And if I wanted to gamble, I would just play a different game. I would not play an old format in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I'm playing like fucking for no money, more or less. You know what I mean? I would go play poker if I wanted to gamble. If I wanted to risk it all, I would go. I live in Las Vegas. I would go to the Strip. That's why I hate random milling. And this is just like a small side rant, but in every deck that I've built so far in this format, I've tried to minimize random milling. Card Trooper, cut that from my deck. Raikos, play less. Charge of the Light Brigade, play less. In the Vayu Turbo decks that I play, I do not like playing those cards. In the Quick Draw decks, I do not like playing those cards. In the other decks I play, like Zombies and Flamvel, I do not like playing those cards. If I can avoid playing random milling, I will at every chance. Okay, they are giving us an opportunity to do something really broken, which is Cold Wave into Jar. And I'm going to take that opportunity. I'm going to Cold Wave now. I'm going to attack with Caius over the Manju. They're going to take 1,000. And then they're going to drop Trag. Okay. That's scary. That's scary, don't get me wrong, but they can't use spells or traps. So, this Morphing Jar is presumably going to be really fucking good next turn. Presumably. Might not be. But presumably, it's going to be really fucking good. They can't use Black Illusion Ritual. They can't use Preparation of Rites. They can't use Pot of Avarice. They can't use pretty much anything. They're going to go max damage, attack the Caius. Now, I need to fade Caius one turn. They can't have Caius here. If they have Caius here, I feel like they would have summoned it main phase 1 to get in the extra damage, too. Because Caius Banished the set monster is... It's minus 600, but it's plus 2400, so it's plus 1800 damage total. They can't play anything. Oh, my God. I feel dirty. I feel dirty for what I'm about to do to this man. I'm going to set the Book of Life. And then I'm actually... Am I going to normal summon? Nah. I'm going to flip Jar. That's disgusting. Jar is not random milling. They're going to chain Crow. They found the third Crow. Interesting. So that's going to be able to hit Mizuki? Okay. That's fine. It's not like we had any other fucking zombies in our graveyard anyway. Now we're going to draw 5. Bruh. What the fuck? Where are zombies? Where? Every zombie's in the bottom fucking 14 cards of our deck? Yo, this can't be real. Okay, hold up. We can mind control Trag. That doesn't do anything. Are you fucking serious? I mean, I'm just gonna fucking concede this game. We're gonna go to the next game. We're gonna go to the next game. That was something. I'll let him know. He let me know the first game, and I gotta let him know the second game. That was something else. Alright. We don't got much for their deck, I'm gonna be real. The DD Crows are gonna fuck us up no matter what. We could bring in Return, and I think Wolf is getting cut, man. Fuck this lightsworn shit. Fuck this lightsworn shit. I'm cutting fucking all of it. Straight up. I'm cutting Chaos Sorcerer too. Where's this bitch ass? Alright, we're bringing in all the stuff. Hamster with no Rykos. Hamster, Dusties, Treacherous, fuck it. Soul Release, fuck it. Burial, fuck it. This looks heat. Zombie World 2, maybe. Nah. Okay, what do we all cut? How many lights we got? Do we got enough lights to play? Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lights. Is that enough for Chaos Sorcerer? Because Chaos Sorcerer is good in this matchup. Like, but I don't think it's good enough. Is Hamster better than the third Ryko? Nah, Ryko's probably better than Hamster, right? Nah, actually Hamster's better because they have all that stupid shit they can attack with, like Manju and whatever. So Hamster's definitely better. Yeah, that makes sense. I do know that we have Treacherous Trap Hole with 3 other trap cards on our deck, but I don't give a fuck. We're going to draw Treacherous Trap Hole first. And then we're going to go from there. And I'm sick of this Lightsworn bullshit. I don't want to draw Double Wolf anymore. Alright? It's happened to me now, how many games? All of the games I've drawn Wolf. It's not going to happen again because I sided him out. That's how it's going down. Alright? That's how it's going down. And we get to go first? Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Treacherous Trap Hole. One time. Nah. We don't got it. Alright. Alright, Gorzy. We could do nothing. I'm kind of down. Let's just do nothing. We got Cyber Dragon. We got Gores. Fuck it. Allure. Okay. What do you banish with Allure in that deck? Caius, Relinquished Crow. That's it. Sangan, I guess. Yep, there goes one Relinquished. That's pretty good for us, actually. Seeing that guy go, because I don't want them to Relinquish take our Gores. If they just set a monster, even if they summon Manju, I might do the same thing I did last time. Where, like, I bait the Gores with, or I bait the Relinquished with the Cyber Dragon, and then from there I drop Gores. More or less. We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay, here's Manju. That's fine. Yeah, this is the exact same situation. Exact same circumstance. This is going to get Black Illusion Ritual? Okay. One thing I've been thinking about is this deck with, like, Wind Blasts and, like, Preparation is just, like, Pot of Greed. Man Juice is just, like, auto +1s and stuff. Give them a thumbs up. No back rows. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mizuki? That's my dog. In the case of that, we should actually probably summon the Mizuki and conserve the Cyber Dragon. Yeah, this is much better. Then we'll pass. If they relinquish take Mizuki, we do get to drop cores, which makes me happy. They might relinquish and then sack it for Caius to banish the Mizuki, but then we still drop cores, and then we have live return, which is nice. Okay, we drew a Raikou of our own. That's really good. We're going to go ahead and Mizuki attack. The Jin Releaser of Rituals. That could be problematic. Let's set Raikou and pass. They might have Caius, though, so it might have been bad to set Raikou. Although I don't think it really matters if they Caius us. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. This guy's a problem. He's a fucking huge problem. Very broken card. Should be banned in all formats. Our opener's a little slow. Lightsworn's unironically would have been a little bit better than the Cyber Dragon probably here. Okay, they're going to normal Manju, so there's no Caius, which is honestly pretty good for us. They're going to grab Relinquish. They could summon the Relinquished here. That's something we have to be careful of. Relinquish take the set monster. But then they can't get over Mizuki, so it'd have to be like Relinquish take guy. Yeah, I don't think there's a good position for them to relinquish here. I think they have to just... Okay, looks like they're going to do it. Never mind. I guess they just wanted to do this. It's all good. It's going to take the set monster. I'm going to show them it's a Raikou. And then pass it over to them. They're going to get nothing out of this at all. I can just normal summon Zombie Master, attack the Relinquish twice. So I don't think that that was the best use of their resources. Unless they have specifically another... Okay. Okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Alright. No, this is interesting. This is interesting for sure. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna chain Crow. Yeah. I think I can only deal with one of these relinquishes. They have to sack another monster here. They might sack the Manju, which is okay. We have Dust Tornado. If they sack the Manju, it's actually really good for us, because we can just Dust Tornado the Mizuki and then be fine. And then just chill till we find fucking Lightning Vortex or whatever. Or we could even just Dust Tornado this and run it over with Zombie Master. We're going to take a little bit of damage. They're going to sack Debris. Okay, so they're going to go for max damage. This is actually much more scary. It's actually much, much, much more scary. They get the Mizuki. Battle phase, they're going to go 1400. We can't special summon, so we can't drop cores. So I'm getting a little bit punished for not committing the cores, but they would have been able to take it with one of their two relinquished. This deck is really, really something. It's scary as fuck. Dinah. Now, isn't that a treat? I'm down. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, then fuck. But if it does work, then not bad. Not bad at all. It would be really nice if it worked. I'm just saying it would be nice if it flipped face up and got the effect and everybody went home happy. It'd be really nice if they didn't have Caius. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. It'd be really nice. They pitched debris. They had no debris targets. Other than, of course, relinquished. Which is not a debris target. I don't think. Are these Nomi or semi-Nomi? That's a good question. Because, like, if you summon this once and you can, like, limit reverse it later on, that might be something worth looking into, actually. I had not thought of that. This is a real pain in the ass. Thank God. Thank God. That's so good for us. That's so good. I mean, we did lose Raiko, we did lose Mizuki, and now we have a Dust Tornado blocking our Gores, but I'll take it. I'll take it any day of the week. They don't quite have 5 for Pot of Avarice, so they are still a little stuck. We can always pitch Gores to Zombie Master if we want to. Not saying we want to, but we could. Ooh, Soul Release is nice, actually. I'll start off with Cyber Dragon plus Zombie Master pitch, I think. No, we'll just special summon Cyber Dragon, I believe. Actually, they checked their graveyard. Fuck it. Fuck it. This Gores is going to be dead no matter what. So I'm going to pitch it. Bring back Mizuki. Ah, DD Crow. Okay. That's fine. I'll trade the Gores with DD Crow any day of the week. We'll go Sidra over the Manju. If they drop Trag, it's still weaker than Sidra. And then we'll go 1800 direct with Zombie Master. Fucking Gores, of course. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. I gotta hold that. I'm gonna Soul Release. I'm gonna banish a couple of monsters. I'm gonna banish both Relinquished and definitely the Manjus. And I'm actually gonna banish my own Gores because I have Return. So I can use this to out their Gores. So this is a cool use of Soul Release, if you guys have ever seen something like this. Alright, we're not out of the woods quite yet. Opponent could have a lot of stuff. Chaos Sorcerer's offline, but Darksome Morgue is still online. I don't know if they're playing that. Yeah, Chaos Sorcerer, Avarice, both offline for them for a while, actually. Even if the Gores dies, there's still 2 monsters off of Avaricing here, which is nice. The Dyna would have been great later on for us, but here's Gores switching and the token switching. Ew. Hate that. Brain Control. Do I really have to defensively return here? I think I do. Damn. That sucks. Okay, well, they're going to attack. I'll activate Return. This is going to cost us 1450 life points. Special summon back Mizuki in defense and Gores in attack. I'll give them the opportunity to Honest Me for lethal. Looks like they don't play it. Yeah, they're not going to attack over either because they want them to both get banished. We're going to get Cyber Dragon back. So Caius off of the top does win us the game. I need all of the energy in the world to draw this Caius right now. Watch, I'm going to draw Treacherous fucking Trap Hole. It's going to happen. Or I'm going to draw Dark Armed. Yo! Okay. Okay. Hold. 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 Banish the Gores. Okay. Okay. It's a game. It's a game. It's not a really amazing game. They could draw Manju, that kills us. But they're so far off from Aversing. If that's Raikou, it's fucking trash for us. If it's Dandelion, though, we might have a shot. We might actually genuinely have a shot. Okay. Fuck me. Alright. Alright. GG's. That was tough. That was tough. Man, the only 2 times I've ever played against this deck, I've lost to it. It's really fucking good deck. They just have all their stuff. Yeah, the soul release was cool. It would have been great if I didn't get fucking sacked by Brain Caius bullshit. God damn it. Alright. Damn. How much time are we at? Fucking almost an hour. I really don't want to play this deck again. I really don't like it. My conclusive thoughts on Zombie Lightsworn is why the fuck would you ever play this deck? I feel like you can just play a better zombie deck. Like, literally just cut this shit. Cut all of it. And just play a better deck. Like, this already looks like a better deck. Cut this, add the Pyramid Turtles, you know what I mean? Like, just play fucking 2 of these. Go ahead, play your Spirit Reaper. Play this little guy. Keep the Morphing Jar, because that's a Giga Chad card. Play some Divas, so you can have more tuners. We didn't synchro, like, hardly at all in those games. Get some actual tuners in this bitch. Get some Mystic Tomatoes. Get, like, one of these guys. He's pretty good. He gets Goblin Zombie, Works well with the keeping your board presence up. Get some Book of Moon. Get a couple of these. Get a Wind Blast. Boom. Cut the Cold Wave. Actually, Cold Wave is actually pretty solid in these decks. I think it's kind of slept on. I actually might want to play it more, especially with this combo. That was a nasty combo. I also did like the Soul Release return. Get the return in the main. Go ahead and get a Trap Dust Shoot. Get some actual trap cards, Solemn Judgment, to help you protect your OTKs. Look at this. Torrential? Where is that shit? Sanguine? Boom. Now you got a deck. That's a deck. I'll play this deck any day of the week. I won't play the other deck ever. In fact, I might even play this deck right now. Hold up. Are we going to do that? I think so, actually. I think we're going to cut the Decrees. We're going to add another Dust Tornado. And then we're going to add probably Mirror Force to the side. It's a pretty good card. What else are we adding to the side? The Dino was really clutch, but I don't know if I want to. I think 1's probably fine. Yeah, I don't know. Just a crazy card like Gotham Z-Call or something. Nobody plays X-Sabers or Cat. I think just another out to Royal Oppression is good. Like a breaker. Just 1. Just a way to out that shit. This looks like a good deck. Either that, you cut this for System Down. That's another great card you could bring in. Because machine decks, you don't want to face off against them. You don't want Ancient Gear Beast coming down. Let's play a game with this. This looks like a lot more fun. I don't want to play against I don't want to play the stupid Lightsworn cards anymore. Those cards they're not fun to play with. You're just gambling. You're straight up gambling. I don't get a kick out of it. I know a lot of other people do, but like, that's the thing. They're just whack. They're also whack too, because like, you can play well and you can get punished for it because you're gambling, which I don't like. I really like when my deck rewards me for positioning well and playing well. And unfortunately, that doesn't really happen a lot when you have wolves in your deck. You're just hoping to get lucky, which for players who are maybe less like interested in that sort of thing, I mean, by all means, sleeve up the wolves, sleeve up the Doom Dozers, you know what I mean? But if you don't have that kind of stuff, then, or if you don't want to play that kind of game, okay, we got an opponent, Fred OG21. Good luck, have fun, Fred OG21. I'm gonna pick paper against him. Damn. Motherfucker picked scissors. It's like I picked paper in 2 videos and now everyone picks scissors against me. I gotta switch to rock now. It's the only way. Opening hand looks great. You wanna know why it looks great? No fucking Lightsworn cards in it. That's what I'm talking about. Random mill still? I should have cut this too. This should be my third pyramid turtle. That's what it should be. Maybe it'll be good though. Card Trooper's a little bit better than the lightsworns because like it draws you a card. So they just go to end phase. Question mark. Okay, they're gonna mill 3. Yeah, that's not a lightsworn card. See, this is what I'm talking about. Players who don't want to think, they sleeve up cards like Jane. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're gonna go standby phase. See if they have dust shoot. You have dust shoot? What are you typing? Okay. They don't got dust shoot. Interesting moment. I would love to Caius that card trooper. I would love to. I think I'm just going to Typhoon their back row. It's not going to get much better against Lightsworn than using it right here. Threatening Roar. Okay. Making decisions for us. I'm going to set Trooper and set Torrential and pass. I think we can get a position where we draw off the thing. Card Trooper. Okay. Mills 3. They got a Plague Mill. Good for them. They milled a zombie in their non-zombie deck, and I didn't in 2 fucking matches of my deck with 7 zombies in it. That's insane. I don't understand it. I don't fucking understand it. There's Lumina. Are they going to pitch a card? Please be my fucking guest. Pitch a card. Oh, Necrogardener? Psh. I wish I would have resolved that effect once. Here, we could Torrential. I am going to Torrential. I think it's fine. We get a nice little 2-for-1. Get an extra draw. Sangin's pretty good. Oh, wow. You drew into your Solar Recharge, a card that I didn't draw in 2 fucking games. This is why I can't play this deck. I play against people and they open like this, which is fucking insane for starters. And then when I play the deck, I don't open Recharge with Lightsworn or whatever. They're going to summon double JD on it. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, literally, I just got done saying, like... Alright, that's cool too, you know? You can just have fucking 8,000 damage turn 2. Alright, you're going to attack with the Chaos Sorcerer first? You're going to misplay 2 on top of it? Be my fucking guest. Holy shit. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. That was fucking unreal. Alright, we got Soul Release, we got DD Crows. We got... Jesus Christ. That was insane. Okay, hold up. I don't love Cold Wave against this deck. I don't love Jor against this deck. Oh, man. We have to be careful not to play into Aaron. We have double Zombie Master. That should help us combo. It should, in theory, help us combo. Return's not the best here because Lila summon thing, and then I also don't like Solemn in this matchup that much. It can be okay, but you have to like hope that they brick. Heavy Storm, Typhoon both coming out. Is it Solemn? It might just be Solemn. I think Solemn's pretty bad. They have like Raikou, Lila, all that stuff. You just want your back row to be chainable. That's pretty much it. Okay, what do we got? What have we got? Opening hand. Interesting. Well, Gorz is going to ensure we don't die to anything random. I think what we do is we normal summon Pyramid Turtle and we pass. I think that's the plan. Our opponent looks like the kind of guy who will attack a Pyramid Turtle. Although you really shouldn't do that. Because then we're going to be able to make Catastrophe with Necrogardener. Oh, no, they're going to Foolish Wolf. Okay, I'm going to Crow the Wolf here. They're going to Foolish Plague. Even better. Even better. Please. Please, by all means. Make a Synchro. Or try to. Here's Lila. Here's Activate Plague. Cost. We're going to chain DD Crow. Target Plague. That's pretty good for us, actually. Because that means they're not going for Celestia. They're actually not going to attack. They're actually going to play around it. Wow. Interesting. Not bad. And they milled Necrogardener. Also not bad. Also not bad. Foolish Burial. What does that do for us? Right now, not that much. We could Brain attack with both. Double sack for Gorz. I don't love that. But I don't hate it. I can just try to crash. I think I'm going to try. Oh, okay. They're going to let it happen. That's kind of crazy. I feel like you shouldn't let that kind of thing happen. I'm going to get Zombie Master. I'm going to try to attack Delilah. They might Necro here. They're going to use Honest instead of Necrogarna. All right. Understandable. Understandable. Main phase 2, we can Foolish Mizuki, bring back Zombie Master, pitch Necrogarna, bring back Turtle. That plays into Celestia really fucking hard. Alternatively, we can just pass, which I'm cool with too. And we can do that next turn once we have Gors in play. Although this plays into Celestia, it gets our engine cards protected, whereas like before, it doesn't get our engine cards protected. And I don't think this Gors is going to be good much longer. Wow, they actually had the Celestia too. That's insane. Okay. So they're going to mill 4. They milled a second Honest, so we don't need to play around that. They milled Trag. We don't need to play around that. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Deep Sea Diva. That's an interesting draw too. All right. It's in their back row. It's not threatening, or it could be Beckoning Light. They could pitch their hand and get back an Honest. We might want to play around that by utilizing Brain Control with the Divas. Okay, let's go ahead and Foolish Mizuki and get our engine cards going first. Foolish Mizuki. Mizuki effect. Activate. Target ZM. Okay, looks like they're gonna let that happen. I'm going to activate this guy's effect. Pitch Necrogarna. Special summon out Pyramid Turtle in attack position. Again, playing around the other thing. They're gonna Book of Moon the Pyramid. Just book the Zombie Master. This card must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. Just book this guy. Then you don't have to deal with 2 cards. What? What are you doing? Okay, sorry. I'm like... I'm tilted from the last game. Let's be real. I'm tilted from the last game. What have we got? We got 2 names. 2 names. All right. Let's Brain. Take the Celestia. We can make a Synchro up front. I think we're going to make Yugioh Guardian. And then we'll attack in sequential order. We'll go Diva first. We'll go Celestia next. And then we'll go Yugioh Guardian last. And they're not even going to think to use their Necrogarna. Interesting. I'll go ahead and Synchro. And then make Black Rose. Obviously not blowing up the field. We'll just pass. They can't JD. They only have 3 names. They're probably now realizing that they have Necrogarna in the grave at all. We have Lightning Vortex, so even if they do mount some sort of comeback... See, that's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about, bro. Zombie's best deck. Zombie's best deck. We have so much fucking graveyard hate. We have 7 pieces of graveyard hate. I actually don't hate the Cyber Dragons. They help us burst out Akaias. And you saw that game. You saw the utility and the power of having Pyramid Turtles in your deck. This is why you got to play it like this. That's all I'm saying. That's why you got to play it like this. This guy's kind of whack. Card Trooper. Let's get this random mill shit out of our deck. Dead ass. Straight up. Right now. Spear Reaper's also kind of ass in this matchup. I don't think he's very good. Or is he? I guess he pokes hands. What are we citing out if it's not that? It might be Burial. Burial's a little slow. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this. This looks okay. Cyber Dragon into Caius might work out for us. Might not. Who knows? But it might work out for us. Cyber Dragon can also contact fuse with their card trooper if they have that start again. So, I could see that. I could see that. Bruh. Alright. Opening hand. Nice. We got the Cyber Dragon. Another card trooper here or a Burial would have been a terrible card. So, happy to have Cyber Dragon. A little bit of speed. We can actually deal a shitload of damage on turn 1 if they give us the opportunity. Doesn't look like they want to. Okay. That being said, what is it? Just Turtle Attack? It's either that or Zombie Master Attack, but I like Turtle Attack a little bit more. Yeah, let's Turtle Attack. It doesn't get over Necrogarna, which is awkward, but Or that. Which is also kind of weird. That's going to be problematic. Kind of. Stops brain. Nah, it's fine. I think it's a bad play to set this card, generally speaking. Because, like, well, why would you not want to get the mills going? Yeah. Okay, Arcus mills 2. And then Gareth mills 2. They're going to mill 2 names, watch. Well, they milled 1 in a plague, which is the same fucking thing as milling 2 names. Okay. But we've got Vortex, so I ain't tripping. Yeah, I ain't tripping. We could go Vortex, pitch, Goblin Zombie, Zombie Master, pitch, Cyber Dragon, bring back the zombie. They're at 3 names. We could also, hold up. We could bring back their plague. Yo, we could bring back their plague, couldn't we? That's interesting. What does that get us? Doomkaiser? Doomkaiser can ladder into Stardust, maybe? That's not the worst. Alright, let's Lightning Vortex. Discard Goblin Zombie. Then we'll go Zombie Master. Activate. Discard Cyber Dragon. I'm targeting your plague. Yeah. I am targeting your plague. Which is coming out here. And then we're going to go with the turtle probably. It's either the turtle or the master, but I think the master has more utility. And we're not going to be able to get to 3 darks because of the crow. So we'll go Doomkaiser Dragon. And then this is going to activate. And we're going to get the plague again. I think we attack with everything first, because then if they have like Gores or whatnot, it dictates what we make. They could also have Chaos Sorcerer, but there was nothing we really could have done about that. Actually, we could just keep the plague in play too. That's actually probably the best line. Is just keep the plague in play. And then Zombie Master attacks for 18. And yeah, fuck it, we'll Doomkaiser Direct. If they have Gores, then damn, they had Gores. Okay. Fuck me, right? They're really low though, and we have Brain Dark Armed. Is there any way we can make this like legit? Can we make Dark End? He needs a Dark Non-Tuner, right? Yeah, fuck. Okay. We could fade a level 4 and just make a fucking 8-star. Yeah, that's not the worst. Alright. They don't have a level 4. We'll make Colossal. Damn. Alright. It's a little tough. They're really low, though. Brain Control's so good. Wow, they're not even going to switch that. They're just going to attack here. Not even going to do any sort of Goyo, anything shenanigans. Bro. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. They have Chaos Sorcerer? Okay, that's annoying. It's for sure annoying. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is really kind of weird they didn't do it main phase 1. I'm going to be real. Like, you missed 2,400 plus the Synchro plus an OTK most likely. And now, where are we with our hand? We've got Caius, which doesn't get us to 3 darks or anywhere near it. We have to Brain Gores, sack for Caius, banish the set monster, attack over Chaos Sorcerer, and then Caius will trade with the token. But that breaks the whole board. So we'll Brain Gores. Sack for Caius. Caius target the set monster. And then attack over Sorcerer. They should have synchroned with this. I don't know why the fuck they didn't do that. That doesn't make any sense. We are in a bad spot. Like a really, really bad spot. But 1 dark gives us Dark Armed, and that puts us really close to killing. And Caius was like one of the best draws we could have asked for. So. Yeah, here's Lila. If they have Honest... No, they're going to go for the Synchro now. Man, that's fucked up. It's just fucked up. That's tough, bro. What? What are you doing? Just Yugioh take the fucking Caius. Am I missing something? Yugioh take the Caius is just better, right? And you keep the token and you... What the fuck is this? This can't be right. Alright. So, we got a couple of moves. They have 4 names. Unfortunately, we're dead to JD no matter what. No, we're not, actually. Okay, hold. We go Sangan, Crash. Sangan searches us a card. And that card is DD Crow. Here, we special summon Dark Arm Dragon. Use the effect to pop. Do we want to banish any of these? Yes, I think we do. I think we want to banish Caius, actually. And then I actually do want to DD Crow one of the lightsworns. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to DD Crow Gareth. So that way they only have 3 names. And then we pass. Okay, hold. Yo. Did we just like fucking steal this game? Because now we attack and they're out of JD range. They've Trag. Bro, that's just 1 dark out of my graveyard, dog. Like, I will pop that. Are they setting up for their own dad? Don't tell me. Don't tell me they have their own Dark Armed. I will fucking end the video if they have their own Dark Armed. Don't tell me that. I'm hovering the fucking stop recording button right now. I'm hovering it. They're taking a while, so they either... Oh my god. Yo! Get fucked! Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. That was so sick. That was one of the sickest matches I've ever got on camera. Holy shit. Dude, what the fuck did they do that game? What the fuck was that Urukizas play? Are you smoking crack, dog? Make Yugioh Guardian. Attack my guy. Steal my guy. You have a token Yugioh Caius, and I'm top decking, and I have no darks engrave? What the fuck? That was like throw of the fucking year. And this is what I'm talking about, right? This is exactly what I was talking about. If you want to load up lightsworn and you want to gamble and play games like game 1, be my fucking guest. But like if you want to play well and be rewarded for playing well, this is what I'm talking about. Play this. I smash like, subscribe. Peace out, everyone.